Despite its well-known volatility, cryptocurrencies are booming, and many investors want to cash in on their rapid ascent. Many other well-known digital currencies are also doing this, including cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum that ebb for a time before rising higher. For years, seasoned traders have speculated on cryptocurrencies, but what if you're new to the industry and want in? Here's how to start investing in cryptocurrency and what you need to watch out for. But before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. So let's start. First and foremost, you need to have your finances in order if you want to invest in cryptocurrencies. This entails having an emergency fund set up, a sustainable amount of debt, and preferably a diverse investment portfolio. Your cryptocurrency investments may end up adding to your portfolio and, ideally, boosting your overall results. Pay attention to these 5 other things as you're starting to invest in cryptocurrencies. Number 1. Understand what you're investing in. Know exactly what you're investing in, just like you would with any other investment. When purchasing stocks, it's crucial to carefully research the companies and read the prospectus. Plan to follow the same procedure for all cryptocurrencies, as there are literally thousands of them, each of which operates differently, and more are being produced daily. For each trade, you must comprehend the investment case. Many cryptocurrencies have no backing whatsoever, neither in terms of physical assets nor monetary flow. For instance, in the case of Bitcoin, investors solely rely on someone else paying more for the product than they did. In other words, many crypto assets depend on the market turning more positive and bullish for you to earn, unlike stocks where a firm can increase its profits and drive returns for you that way. The most well-known digital currencies are Ethereum, Dogecoin, Cardano, and XRP. Another coin that has achieved enormous success is Solana. Therefore, be aware of the potential upside and downside before investing. Your financial investment could become worthless if it is not supported by an asset or cash flow. Number 2. Remember, the past is past. Many novice investors make the error of projecting previous results to the future. Yes, Bitcoin was once worth pennies, but it now has a considerably higher value. Will that growth persist in the future, even if it does not do so nearly as quickly, is the crucial query. Investors don't consider an asset's past performance, they instead focus on the future. What will fuel upcoming returns? Investors in cryptocurrencies now require future gains, not those from yesterday. Number 3. Watch that volatility. The most volatile asset prices are those of cryptocurrency. They might disappear in a matter of seconds based solely on an unfounded rumor. That can be wonderful for experienced investors who can quickly execute transactions or who have a firm understanding of the market's fundamentals, its current trend, and its potential future directions. It's a minefield for novice investors without these abilities or the sophisticated algorithms that guide these deals. High-powered Wall Street traders play a game of outgunning other wealthy investors in the volatility market. The volatility might quickly overwhelm a novice investor. This is because volatility frightens traders, especially newcomers, and shakes them out. Other traders might enter the picture at a discount. In other words, whereas novice investors buy high and sell low, expert traders can buy low and sell high. Number 4. Manage your risk. Risk management is important when trading any asset on a short-term basis, but it can be particularly important when dealing with volatile assets like cryptocurrencies. Therefore, as a more inexperienced trader, you'll need to comprehend the best ways to manage risk and create a procedure that aids in loss mitigation. Additionally, the method can differ from person to person. The simplest form of risk management for a long-term investor may be to never sell, regardless of price. The investor can maintain the position thanks to their long-term outlook. However, a short-term trader may control risk by establishing rigorous guidelines for when to sell, such as after a 10% decline in an investment. The trader then slavishly adheres to the guideline in order to prevent a very little fall from later turning into a devastating loss. For starters, beginning traders might think about saving away a particular amount of trading money and just using a fraction of it. They will still have money in reserve to trade with if a position moves against them. The bottom line is that if you don't have any money, you can't trade. Maintaining a cash reserve ensures that you will always have a trading account. Risk management is crucial, but doing so will cost you emotionally. Although selling a losing position stings, doing so can prevent further losses that are more severe. Number 5. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Finally, it's crucial to refrain from investing money you need in speculative assets. You shouldn't invest in hazardous assets like cryptocurrencies or other market-based assets like equities or exchange-traded funds known as ETFs if you can't afford to lose it all. Money that you will require in the next several years, whether it be for a down payment on a home or a significant forthcoming purchase, should be maintained in safe accounts so that it is there when you need it. And your greatest choice if you're seeking for a 100% guaranteed return is to pay off debt. Regardless of the interest rate you pay on the debt, you are certain to make or save money. There is no losing there. Last but not least, pay attention to the security of any exchange or broker you use. Even while you may legally be the owner of the assets, someone must still keep them secure, and that security must be tight. Some traders decide to invest in a crypto wallet to store their coins offline so they are inaccessible to hackers or others if they don't believe their cryptocurrency is securely secured. How much money do I need to start investing in cryptocurrency? In principle, investing in cryptocurrencies just costs a few bucks. For instance, the majority of cryptocurrency exchanges have a $5 or $10 minimum trade requirement. The minimum on other cryptocurrency trading applications might be considerably lower. However, it's crucial to be aware that some trading platforms charge exorbitant fees if you trade only modest quantities of cryptocurrency. Finding a broker or exchange that reduces your expenses is crucial. In reality, a lot of allegedly free brokers really include commissions, also known as spread markups, in the amount you pay for your cryptocurrency. How can I invest in Bitcoin? If you want to invest in Bitcoin, you can do so in a number of ways and with a number of businesses, including traditional brokers and cryptocurrency exchanges. The largest variety of cryptocurrencies may be found on exchanges, and their prices are frequently the most aggressive. There are literally dozens of other participants, but the top players include Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance. In addition to trading equities and other financial instruments, many traditional brokers also let you trade Bitcoin. However, many only offer a small number of other cryptocurrencies. Interactive Brokers, TradeStation, and Tastyworks are among of the leading competitors here. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.